Hi.
It's Friday. This
It's
week
another
went by. This
Friday.
went by really quick this week.
It's because it was so cold and so windy and so icy.
So last week we were talking about the cold, and I guess we can go right into it's cold again. And what happened last weekend is everybody's pipes burst.
Some people did not listen to the warning of turn your temperature up and open the cabinet airflow.
Yeah. So what happens is when it's really cold, like right now, it's really cold. When the weather warms up, the water moves around in your pipes, expands, and then that's why your pipes burst. So a lot of people think your pipes burst when it's cold, and sometimes they do, but very frequently they burst when the weather turns warmer. So right now, since the weather is cold, is a very good time to check your pipes in your basement. And I put a post on LinkedIn. I don't know if you saw it. It's a video on LinkedIn this morning. I was reading a post from another insurance agent whose customer was in Florida or New Mexico. They were in Mexico for the last week during the polar vortex, which is great, except their pipes burst in their basement while they're in Mexico, and no one was there to stop it. So there was an unbelievable amount of water in their basement. So I know a lot of people are going on vacation right now because it's cold, which is great. But if you are doing that, make sure that you have someone watching your house.
Leave the heat up.
Leave the heat up, and have someone walk in your basement while you're gone. Even if you don't have a cat or dog that needs to be watched, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong at your house. So like we said last week, we'll repeat it again because it's really important. If you have an outside facing faucet like a kitchen sink or a bathroom sink, or at our house we have a bar sink in our basement as well. It's a small sink that people forget about.
Oh, that's not a,
It's not an
it's not
outside
an
wall,
outside wall. I hadn't even thought about that.
and we're not in the basement necessarily every day. So you want to make sure there's no pipes that are frozen. Make sure your water is running, and if you can, insulate your pipes. And if you feel like you have a frozen pipe, make sure to warm that pipe up by turning your heat up. Put some insulation on it. Do something. Don't put a blowtorch on it.
Seriously, you see like Facebook posts or whatever of people doing that.
Yeah.
Just
So
don't be stupid.
if you think your pipe is frozen now, you really need to take care of that before the water warms up, or else your pipe is going to burst, and that's going to be a lot more expensive than turning your heat up 5 degrees for a few days.
Right.
So it's a pipe bursting is going to be thousands. It's going to be thousands of dollars. So make sure to keep an eye on your pipes. And if you have a kitchen sink, open up the cabinets underneath it. And if you do that, make sure there's no chemicals or anything that's bad that your dog or a small child can get into as well. Yeah. So it's cold now. Keep an eye on your pipes.
But you know what? It'll be less than a month. So you know what?
Yep, we'll be there.
Our next insurance topic. Um, especially if you're a homeowner, one of the things that you want to think about is you got your homeowner, you bought your house, you got your homeowner policy, insurance policy, or your condo insurance policy. But have you thought about who's going to pay your mortgage if you can't work because you're injured or you're sick for a couple of months? So you got three important things: your mortgage, your utilities, and your groceries. And I like to call that the mug. So who's going to take care of your mug if you are unable to work for a couple of months? And that happens. You get in a car accident, or all of a sudden you've got you need to have knee surgery or something. So think about that for a little bit.
And private mortgage insurance that's on your mortgage is not covering your mortgage payment. That is covering the bank in case you default on your mortgage. So a lot of people think, oh, I have private mortgage insurance, I'm fine. That has nothing, that's not going to put a nickel in your pocket if something happens to you. That is protecting the bank, it's not protecting you. So it's very important to you have some type of disability insurance or some life insurance to cover you and your family in case something happens. It's a big misconception is, oh, I have mortgage insurance. No, you don't. That's the bank insurance.
They're really good at covering themselves. So something to think about, and you can definitely talk to your insurance agent. They've got solutions to help you out with that as well. So those are our insurance tips for you this week.
All right. Well, I saw on the calendar we have an event at our office on the 20th of February.
Yeah.
It's a Wednesday.
In oils class. So you may or may not know that I am actually a Doug wellness advocate on the side. It's kind of my side hustle. So on February 20th, I am hosting an oils class, a make and take. You can make a potion. So if you are interested, it is at 6:30. You can register. So the link is, I'll put the link on the description, but I've got a couple of seats left. But yeah, so one of the things that you'll be able to learn about is one of my favorite oils, and that is Copaiba. Oh, I'm going to go this way. And Copaiba is great for anxiety. It's great. It's a great all-around oil. But you can even put it straight into your canteen and put a couple of drops in and drink it with your water. And
well, I put you on the spot. I have to ask you what Copaiba is.
Well, it's it comes from a wood.
Okay.
So it's more of a woody oil. It's not like a fruit or a citrus oil. But so you can kind of smell it. But sometimes people don't like it the first time that they taste it. It's kind of an acquired taste, but it's actually
beer.
It has similar properties to CBD oil. It's in that family, so it's really good for anxiety.
All right.
If you're interested, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram page for oils is Get Oily with Christine.
All right.
Right. We have a shout out.
We have a shout out. I have a shout out finally.
I know. I'm so
This is
excited.
great. So I was very excited to see Tom Dahms is taking over the Lake Country custom cabinetry here in the Lake Country area. They do obviously cabinets, they do fireplaces, they do stairs.
Well, he started this.
He's taking over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Tom has been in cabinetry for many, many years. So even though it's a new business, he's been doing cabinetry for a long, long time. So we've known the Dahms family for many years. Our sons have played baseball together or against each other for many, many years. So got to know the Dahms family. They played on the basketball team together as well. Yeah. So talked to Tom about cabinetry, and we looked at the Facebook page that he has. Some good, some awesome work that he does. So I'm very excited to see that Tom has a new venture going, and I would highly recommend if you are looking for some new cabinetry, some wood type products, give Tom a call and see what he could do for you. So
it also said he does custom stairs. So I'm thinking that maybe he can do those kind of stairs where you pull it out and you can hide things in, like steps.
I wonder if he can do a bookcase where you move a book and then like the door opens up and you have a secret
room.
Yes,
that'd be
sweet.
So Tom,
like
we're gonna
Scooby-Doo.
tag you in this video. Can you do a whole secret room? That's our question.
Like
for
a
you.
Scooby-Doo.
All right. But we're going to, we recommend Tom Dahms.
Yeah. Good guy.
Good guy. He'll treat you right.
Yep, absolutely. All right, I think a week late, but our contest is over for two cellos.
Yay!
I see you made the entries extra long this time. That's all right.
Extra long?
Oh,
okay. Well, I didn't
cut off the ends here.
So I just didn't cut them in half.
All right, well.
I can never make you happy.
All right, well, we'll have you draw. I'll mix it up some more times.
This is my anxiety. This is why I had to put oil in here, because it's my anxiety, because I'm just going to draw. And I know I'm going to make people so sad if I don't draw them.
You're going to make somebody very happy.
That's a good way to look at it. That's a very positive way to look at it. Okay. All right, I got one.
All right.
I have my eyes closed the whole time. Don't be mad at me, people. Michelle Antonios.
All right. Congratulations, Michelle.
There you go. Congratulations. You're going to go see Fellows on February 24th. I think it is. No.
It's not just two guys with pillows.
It is not just two guys with cellos. Okay? So, congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations.
You have an amazing time.
We'll give you a call shortly.
All right. So, for everyone else, I'm so sorry. And have a safe weekend.
Yep.
And stay warm.
Watch your pipes.